tell you what we did, down to the transcripts of the phone conversations. Because, you know, part of the reason I wrote it is because if you're a foreigner who gets kidnapped, good luck. You know, you really have no idea whom to trust. And in Malaysia and Singapore, it gives people greater, their voices matter now. They can create communities, and the government, it's interesting, I was sitting down with some government officials yesterday, and what they say now is in the past, they would take a look at, if a policy was good for 80% of the people, they'd go ahead and implement. Now, if the policy is good at 80% of the people, they'd still have to see who it would hit negatively and determine whether or not these minority voices are enough to trigger a backlash. So it's a different world. They are recognizing it. I think the general elections in 2011 in Singapore was a wake-up call. George Yeo was Tuesday. You guys asked a lot more questions because you know the internet better. I think it's important. If you don't understand its power, you're going to actually push it aside. And that's what we've tended to do in the region. The United States IED exploded. So it's difficult. You're constantly trying to figure out the boundaries of dealing with terrorists. Because the other thing is, no person wakes up in the morning and says, I will do evil things today. So Salih Saeed thinks he's a nice guy. Control is gone. You know, trying to control this space is setting yourself up for failure. What you have to do is influence. And governments tend not to work well with that when they're used to being able to dictate things.